Today's horoscope, Aquarius March 13, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits are good for stretching your imagination and participating in activities that feed your mind and your spirit. As well, Mercury moves into your solar 6th house, increasing your interest in and attention to details, work, health, and problem solving in the weeks ahead. Small jobs and duties are in stronger focus during this transit that will continue until March 27th. You're likely to discover useful information about work and health methods and learn new and improved ways of organizing your life. Specialized disciplines can thrive now. Favored now are activities that get your life and your mind tidy and organized. Watch for a tendency to overanalyze and criticize during this cycle. Your love horoscope. The moon enters curious Gemini today, activating your exotic 9th house of adventure, expansion, and unknown territory, which means you're likely looking over the horizon with the desire to experiment, discover, and venture into the unknown. Catching feelings for someone who's at a distance from you? The moon will simultaneously sextile the wounded healer, Chiron, via your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, so in addition to the opportunity to learn something new and step outside of your comfort zone, this new journey could also bring a significant amount of healing in the process. Don't question the how and focus on the what. Your career horoscope. Over the last few weeks, mental Mercury in Aquarius had given you a unique perspective of your job. You may have been wondering about which atypical ideas or unconventional processes were worth pursuing. So, it could be time to act on that imagination. Today, Mercury leaves Aquarius for Pisces, drawing attention to your everyday professional operations. Mercury is idealistic and hopeful Pisces, encouraging you to consider a more mystical approach with your to-do list. Use this transit to put a fun, creative spin on your obligations to brighten up your work life. Your finance horoscope. As well as leaving you with your financial instincts and imagination fueled, the moon's monthly visit to your financial sector that ended yesterday has given you a sense that things were starting to move, but also of improving conditions ahead. As always, with your subconscious able to download information faster than you can process it at the time, continue to trust your gut without overthinking things. Social life today. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration, be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Your dating horoscope. It's like you're the belle of the ball right now, what with all the attention focused on you. Live it up and flirt with all the right people, but don't let it go to your head. Flirting tips. Whatever you try to achieve is criticized and unlikely to be accepted in a very favorable way, especially if you feel undue pressure to perform any kind of activity. It is far better to delay important activities or decisions until you feel positive about the outcome. Use your sense of humor to relieve any tension. Lucky numbers 3, 8, 24, 29, 43. Your well-being horoscope. When it comes to discipline, you sometimes react as though the guillotine had been drawn. The resistance to discipline can be quite strong. For instance, if you begin to think of all the things you could be doing to live a healthier life, you could easily scare yourself. Try noticing what you already do that is working for you, then try to figure out what you really enjoy and what feels like a chore. Perhaps you can adjust and put more in of the former and reduce the latter. See how it goes. Your daily numeroscope. You'll find it much easier to know when to call it quits on this day. This can really help when it comes to wrapping up work projects, getting things finished at home, or with relationships you are having trouble with in your life. Make yourself a list of everything you want to be done with. Then take the necessary steps to bring closure to as many of them as you can. This will clear the slate for you to start anew. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon trines Jupiter today, so the best thing for this day would be to put your energy into a creative outlet or some other means of escaping reality. Later tonight, the Moon connects with the Sun and Neptune. If you have any issues, you'll likely be able to come up with solutions at that time. At the very least, you're sure to be resourceful about coming up with some problem-solving ideas. You could have a bit of a reality check when it comes to limitations on your time. This could be a little discouraging, but you'll be too motivated by your goal of success to think about it too much right now. This is a favorable time to dream, plan, rest, and ponder romantic notions that can catapult your heart to a better emotional place. You might have your sights set on some new equipment. You could find a great deal on a new foldable phone with a giant screen that still fits in your purse or pocket. There are also deals on specialty equipment for your business, like lighting for your online videos or a great microphone for your podcasts. There is a full moon in Virgo on March 18th. There's a lot of work on your desk, but your supervisor is willing to help ease the burden. You can find a helpful coworker to take on some of the duties. Most importantly, your boss and colleagues are listening to your suggestions about streamlining procedures and eliminating busy work. And with your suggestions in place, you can be done with the project in no time. Sky for today. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, amplifying emotions. We are in our feelings and may be inspired to do something good for the sake of humanity in the vein of charity work or philanthropy. Cancerian activities like cooking, nesting, or nurturing are favored, and our relationships with women and femmes feature prominently in the morning's events. Honesty and integrity are highly prized qualities, and conflict is unlikely to arise even if we act in ways that place our own needs front and center. After nightfall, the Moon forms a trine to the Pisces Sun, stimulating confidence. This transit might make us nostalgic for the past, or desirous of being around close family and friends. We want empathetic relationships, and may opt to avoid emotionally unavailable people. Compassion and empathy melt hard hearts now, causing others to feel seen and supported. Intimate affairs are improved, and new friendships can be formed without pretense.